Welcome to Guitar Gallery. We've got another review for you. It's Stefan and Stefan here. We may appear a little bit bigger than normal, but it's quite a small guitar we've got here. It's the Parlor from the 03 series with rosewood back and sides. And just reading up a little bit on Parlor size guitars were very popular in the 19th century and up until 1950, and I think the Dread started taking over during that time, but then became very popular again since 2000, and a lot of people buying them. Amazing the sound that you actually get out of such a small guitar.
Absolutely amazing.
It's obviously very different to a Dread or to a OM. You know, it's got a very specific use, and I would like to say I think it's the one that you sit back on the couch and you just noodle around and mess around. Extremely comfortable, obviously.
Because of the ergonomics, check this small waist, you can almost cover the whole thing with your one hand. It's such a small guitar, you can really pack it in with you. You can sit with it. It's so comfortable all around, and by no means does it lack any performance or sound.
It's got a great sound, very different.
It's I'd like to describe it as I'd like to use the word boxy, but not in a bad sense.
Yeah.
It's got that boxy type of the punch. It's got a jumpy sound.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you put all the string energy into a small body like this, all that sound just explodes out. So it's a very responsive guitar.
Yeah. And the mids are quite strong.
Very strong. And
I think the Parlors are actually known for the strong mids.
Absolutely. So with that equal frequency spectrum in mind, it's a boxy sound. It's a punchy sound. I can really see a few melodic blues players looking to this guitar for the tone that it's absolutely amazing. It's difficult to describe as well because for the rosewood, obviously I like this one. We'll show a little demonstration now about the overtones that you get from this instrument. What I like about this one specifically with the spruce top and the rosewood back and sides, it's got the tone that you generate from this. It's got all the qualities. You've got all the qualities from the Sitka spruce top across the frequency range to the rosewood back and sides, and then you have to keep in mind that this one's got to have an abundance of overtones and that acoustic reverb that you want. So from such a small body, you get such a unique, boxy, punchy sound, but it's a big sound. It's a full sound.
When I selected this guitar from, when I spoke to guys at Larrivee and ordered this from the factory, I was a little bit worried. For such a small guitar that's going to lack bass, and that's actually why I went with rosewood.
It was a good choice.
So that was really the reason behind going for the rosewood. You could hit a bit of bass as well.
Well, if you just have a quick listen, I'm just going to strum one chord through here, but the overtones and the sustain on this. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect to get that from a Parlor sized instrument. So it's really, you get the sense that it's energy efficient. It really does transmit most of the energy from the strings to the body and out as sound. Amazingly responsive instrument, and it's something you have to experience. You have to play this thing for yourself.
Yeah, I think it's a fun guitar, but at the same time a high quality guitar.
I think also for that reason, this guitar would perform exceptionally well in studios because it's so balanced, it's so easy to play, and then you really do get a full color palette of sound out of it. It'll perform amazingly. Obviously, if you put whichever electronics you prefer, it'll make a very good stage and a road companion because it's small, it can travel around. But also on this one, I would really recommend that we use it in whoever use it in studio as well. It will really perform well there.
So those are our opinions, but use it, form your own opinion. Come and visit us, come and play on it, and tell us what you think. Looking forward to see you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.